月の光に誓って愛と正義の力で戦う星々が味方する因果を守護者たち。
Blessed be all of my Aries people out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what's going on when it comes to your weekly astrological weather and tarot traffic reports for the week starting April 14th, 2025. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, head on over to my website. I've got a sale going on right now on live consultations and video reports, so whichever one floats your boat. So what's going on when it comes to your week, astrologically speaking? Well, on the 16th, we've got Mercury Conjunct Neptune in Aries, your sign. And this is all about organizing and setting up the perfect plan for something that has not been coming together. And for you, this is likely centered around some kind of personal plan, personal project, or personal road that you have been on or operating solo, something that you are trying to do maybe for yourself. Maybe you'll share it with other people, maybe you won't. But this is something that is really just kind of all about you, or possibly even getting a perfect plan set for something that is going to be moving or changing your road in some way from maybe something that you've come down to this point. On the 20th, we've got Venus sextile Uranus, which is all about spontaneous developments, building bridges, and there could be some kind of very special exchange going on behind the scenes around some kind of financial or work opportunity, whether this is a private gift or some kind of private project, or maybe even, yes, a secret avenue or secret shortcut opening up for you that may catch you off guard, a little spontaneous, but worth a look over. So that's what we've got for your astrology and the weather. Let's have a look and see what's going on with your tarot and the traffic. All right, Aries, here's your tarot traffic. And it looks like for your big spiritual theme, your big focus, you've got the Ten of Swords reversed. A perfect example of a card that is great reversed and awful upright. But for you, it's reversed this week. And with the Ten of Swords reversed, this is going to be a week where you're going to notice a lot of escapes coming up for you, right? Opportunities to get off the hook for things that you don't want to be doing, that you don't want to be involved in, or even things that maybe were coming down the bend, so to speak, or coming down the road your way, which you did not really want or did not want to have continue. Sometimes this is a card of escapes, sometimes this is a card of dodging a bullet, sometimes this is a card of getting off the hook. Whatever the case is, you're going to be noticing a lot of good freebies and a lot of good outs this week when it comes to trouble. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work, job, and finances, you've got the Tower upright. Now, the Tower card upright is all about major transformations, major transitions, and endings, and likely something that is going on an environmental scale around some kind of workspace situation, a financial situation, or maybe something where you are involved with some kind of group activity or group interest. Now, with the Tower, what can often happen is there is a bit of an alteration of course or a future direction change because of some kind of big ending or big development or rush of sudden activity. This could be an extremely busy week for a lot of you. Some of you may find that there are some big endings going on around you at work. There could be somebody quitting, getting fired, something that could have a bit of a ripple effect. But with the Tower card upright, this is all about clearing the way for some kind of new beginning, but there's often a big kind of intense ending period going on in this area of your life this week before that happens. For your community with friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Ace of Swords upright. And the Ace of Swords is our green light card. Something is getting opened up, something is getting turned on. This is a beautiful card, especially when it comes to anything that maybe has been waiting in the wings for you, or something that has been maybe kept behind closed doors or behind a velvet rope. A lot of the times the Ace of Swords in this area, we can kind of see somebody opening up a door for us or providing us some kind of key or access to something we did not have access to that is turning a light green in our lives in our favor. And this could affect any area of your life. But whatever this is, pay attention to what is developing in your social life or who's hooking you up there. For your challenge this week, you've got the Five of Cups in reverse. Now, the Five of Cups in reverse is not a bad card, but it is a card of replacements. And sometimes this card can show up as a challenge where we might not feel ready to replace something that is not working for us anymore, or we might not feel ready to accept a replacement to something that we've already lost, or something that we've already been disappointed by, or something that we've gone through a hard time with. But some kind of replacement is coming into your life that you are challenged to accept and challenged to move on forward with your life with, whether this is a project, a road, even replacement money, replacement opportunities, replacement support, it doesn't matter. The Five of Cups reverse, though, is saying be ready to replace something that either isn't working anymore, or maybe replace something that you've already lost that you've just not allowed yourself to replace yet. And for your relationships, with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Seven of Cups upright. And the Seven of Cups is all about some kind of shift in the future around many options, many roads, many stories opening up, or many different paths opening up. Now, for a lot of you this week, you and a significant other, or a new person, or a new-ish person might be hitting some kind of crossroads with something that you would like to change about the course of your relationship, whether this is because we are thinking about going down a different path, heading towards a different goal. Maybe we're doing something mundane like house hunting or planning for the nearer future. But the Seven of Cups is indicating we need to take our time with what's coming up, because also a partner may be going through a bit of a shift in terms of things that they would like to shake up about their own life. Maybe it's their job, their social life, how they're carrying on. And so this week is going to be all about changing the playing field, so to speak, for both of you. For those of you who are single or available to new people, you are going to have a selection of romantic options this week, but you want to take your time before you rush to make a decision or prematurely commit to anything. I mean, you shouldn't commit to somebody new just because you meet them in a week. You shouldn't even be thinking about commitment that soon. But you know what I mean, because not all options are equal, but hey, it's good to have options. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget my name is Nico, Son of Selene, and should you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Blessed be all of my Taurus people out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what is going on when it comes to your weekly astrological weather and tarot traffic reports for the week starting April 14th, 2025. And just a quick reminder, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, head on over to my website, integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below. I've got a sale going on right now, both on live consultations and on video reports, so whichever floats your boat. So what's going on when it comes to your week? Well, on the 16th, we've got Mercury Conjunct Neptune in Aries, which is getting you in line to turn on some kind of past plan, past opportunity, or maybe even road that you have not traversed, but something that has been maybe on the table for you in some way for a little while. A lot of the times with Mercury conjunct Neptune, we see setting the perfect plan for something that has not been coming together. This could likely be something that has been teased or something that has been, maybe put out there in whatever corner of your world, but it's just not really gotten any kind of action or any kind of work put in until now. On the 20th, we've got Venus in Pisces, sextile Uranus in your sign, and there is going to be some kind of shift going on in your social world, or the social dynamics of your world, where it's possible some kind of spontaneous development, favor, or hookup is likely going to build a bridge with a friend or because of the actions of a friend that's going to help you actually cross some kind of chasm or some kind of obstacle that maybe you weren't able to do alone. So that's what we've got for your astrology and the weather. Let's have a look and see what's going on with your tarot and the traffic. All right, Taurus, here's your tarot traffic. And when it comes to your big spiritual theme, your big focus, you've got the Three of Wands upright. And the Three of Wands is all about some kind of launch or some kind of big boost forward or maybe leap forward. But in this position of the spread, this is talking about many areas of your life going through a fast growth spurt to some kind of new harmony, some kind of new prosperity, or maybe even some kind of new adventure. Throughout the course of this week, you may find yourself having to think outside the box or get out of your familiar zone or your comfort zone quite a bit. But the Three of Wands is all about good moves forward that just require a bit more action and activity from you. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work, job, and finances, you have the Ten of Cups upright. And the Ten of Cups is all about happily ever after moments, big wins, as well as even the closure of some kind of long or difficult search or journey. And something that, of course, ends with a happy ending. Now, for a lot of you, this could indicate a week of some kind of special attainment, whether it's a financial attainment, a professional attainment, or something around a material or practical goal. Or this could even be some kind of win coming out of an environmental change going on in a workspace, family space, or financial space. For your community with friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Three of Swords upright. This week, there could be some difficult news coming to you through a friend or a family member or a group that you're a part of. The Three of Swords is the card of pain, heartache, feelings of loss, even conflict, or potentially betrayal. And there could be something going on with a friend or a group, or maybe you even picking up news of difficulty going on in a group or in a family space or setting, right? Fights, possibly a breakup or a divorce in the family, or some kind of situation where people are really coming at odds or somebody has hurt another. But whatever the case is with the Three of Swords, somebody could be looking to you for some kind of help or support during this time. And so you're going to want to be ready to see what you can do. For your challenge this week, you've got the Hermit reversed. Coming out of your shell. The Hermit reversed is all about visibility. It's all about rising into prominence. It's also about getting out of your own backyard. And as we saw with the Three of Wands, this whole week is really going to be all about you getting on the move or things in your life starting to get on the move. With the Hermit reversed, this could also be a very special week where some of you may have to face some insecurities about an attachment to routine, familiar environments, or familiar patterns. And that could be a challenge because the Hermit reversed here is all about breaking up your routine. And for your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you have the Ten of Pentacles upright. And the Ten of Pentacles is all about realized wealth, happiness, good fortune, and prosperity. And there could be news of some kind of very important financial win or breakthrough or something going on with a romantic partner or in a maybe a space that you share with your partner or something that you've got going on with a partner where we are getting a chance to cash in or cash out on whatever this development is. It is likely also, however, going to bring the closure of a normal that you have been keeping with a partner and turn it over for something else. Big theme of this week as we go through April for you. And for those of you who are single or are available to new people, it may actually be through connections that you have, either through groups or through family, or maybe somebody new could come to you through a space that feels very close to home, or in a space or a situation, or even through connections that feel very close to home for you, whether it's an official setup or being put in the right place at the right time. Either way, be ready to be socially active. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget my name is Nico, Son of Selene, and should you ever want to get a personal reading with me, head on over to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Blessed be all of my Gemini people out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what's going on when it comes to your weekly astrological weather and tarot traffic reports for the week starting April 14th, 2025. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, head on over to my website, integrativemysticism.com, where you can follow the links in the down bar below. I've got a sale going on right now on both live readings as well as video reports, and so there's something for everybody. So what's going on when it comes to your week? Well, on the 16th, we've got Mercury Conjunct Neptune in Aries, which is all about setting the perfect plan. And for you, this is happening in your social life with a close friend, a contact, or an ally, something that maybe you have been attempting to crystallize or maybe lock down or get put together that's not really been coming together with this plan or with this project or maybe with a group or just one important person. With Mercury conjunct Neptune, this can be a time of mystery solving and clearing up any kind of puzzles or complications, and anything that has been sort of teased or waiting in the wings finally has its chance to be enacted, or at least getting that plan hatched. On the 20th, we've got Venus in Pisces, sextile Uranus in Taurus. And spontaneous developments lead to some important bridge building around career for you. And there could be something going on where perhaps a secret opportunity, a secret offer, or some kind of secret special deed is going to be giving you an opportunity to give yourself a leg up when it comes to your career standing, or maybe your professional reputation, or an important professional relationship. Whatever it is, it's sure to grow and pay off as we go through the rest of April and into May. So that's what we've got for your astrology and the weather. Let's have a look and see what's going on with your tarot and the traffic. All right, Gemini, here is your tarot traffic. And it looks like for your big spiritual theme, your big focus, you've got the Nine of Pentacles upright. The Nine of Pentacles is all about early payoffs, as well as independent success and independent upward mobility. And so this week, you're going to be noticing that your personal path, your personal journey is really kind of on the rise in terms of not only your social prominence and your earning power, but also getting a chance to kind of step up or rise out of a level or a space that you've occupied for a while. With the Nine of Pentacles, though, it's important to understand you are likely going to be set apart from people and situations every once in a while that you have normally shared these spaces with, coworkers, family members, partners, things like that, because it is about independent success and independent early payoffs, but they're yours. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work, job, and finances, you have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is actually all about dropping a burden, dropping something that has failed you, or dropping something that has become a cumbersome problem or expense or complication. So it's actually a really good card here, but it can sometimes show up where we have to go through a rude awakening first. Now, this could be around an account or some kind of financial setup, or maybe even something around a job or role responsibility. Whatever the case is, though, it is a burden taken off your back, and that's always the thing to take home with this card. For your community with friends and relatives and other people in your life, you've got the Magician upright. And this week, there could be some really cool news going on when it comes to a friend, an ally, somebody close to you that is going through a bit of the rising star experience. The Magician card can often show up where somebody is really coming into a new seat of power, recognition, and prestige. And this could be a member of a group that you're a part of. Again, this could be a close friend, this could be a partner, or this could be a relative. But whatever is happening with the Magician, they are also getting some kind of power or resource to pull off a miracle or to change a trend, not just for them, but also for you. And so there could be a pleasant surprise in that for you this week. For your challenge, you've got the Knight of Swords reversed. And the Knight of Swords reversed is indicating this week there could be some problems coming up around somebody that could be a known hothead, somebody that has a tendency to pop off, somebody who has a tendency to act out. They are not very careful when it comes to their words, their actions. They might be very erratic, very impulsive, very reactionary, one of those types of personalities. And the issue with the Knight of Swords reversed is that they could be spinning out or stirring up some kind of problem for themselves that either directly or indirectly is creating problems for you or putting something that you have going on at risk. Usually with the Knight of Swords reversed, this could be a place where maybe we cross territories or cross boundaries, usually on a more material, financial, or professional level. But we have to be careful about what is going on with this one and see what we can do to, block it out. For your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you have the Temperance card upright. And the Temperance card is all about incorporation, it's all about healing, it's all about mending, as well as putting things into a place of a new healthy balance. Now, for a lot of you, this could be a week where you and a partner are getting a chance to heal, mend, or correct something that has been out of balance for a while, whether it's something that you guys have been working on, or maybe it's been something going on between the two of you, or perhaps some kind of old issue, old hurt, old injury, old problem is also getting healed this week, however it's going to come about for, of course, each and every one of you. For those of you who are single or are available to new people, or there's a newish person you're talking about, the Temperance card is indicating a slow but consistent closening of the two of you. There could be some kind of tentative new start, or maybe a baby step development going on, or important baby steps getting taken this week, but we don't want to get ahead of ourselves and rush. Let the baby steps be the baby steps. Feel good about them. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget my name is Nico, Son of Selene, and should you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you can head on over to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Blessed be all of my Cancerian people out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what is going on when it comes to your weekly astrological weather and tarot traffic reports for the week starting April 14th, 2025. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you're going to want to go on over to my website, integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below. I've got a sale going on right now on both live calls as well as, of course, video reports, so there's something in it for everybody. So what's going on when it comes to your week astrologically speaking? Well, on the 16th, we've got Mercury Conjunct Neptune in Aries, and there is some kind of setting of the perfect plan or the locking in or organizing of some kind of important career or financial commitment that is going to be getting underway as we go through the 16th and the rest of the week. This is especially good for things that have maybe been talked about but not enacted, things that have been put on the table but not organized, whether this is something that's going to be good for your upward mobility or maybe even secure some kind of future financial goods down the road. It doesn't matter. We're setting the perfect plan and actually paving the perfect road for it to happen. On the 20th, we've got Venus sextile Uranus, Venus in Pisces, Uranus in Taurus. And this is about spontaneous developments and bridge building. And for a lot of you, this could indicate some kind of win or some kind of favor or maybe even some kind of special deed being performed with or for you by somebody that could be at a long distance or a part of some kind of important group or social connection that is helping you to get out of some kind of bubble, some kind of trap, some kind of block, or something where you have been kind of locked in place. Whatever the case is, this is a very important gift that you want to be ready to receive. So that is what I've got for your astrology and the weather. Let's have a look and see what's going on with your tarot and the traffic. All right, Cancer, here's your tarot traffic. And it looks like for your big spiritual theme, your big focus for this week, you've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So this week, there could be some stuff coming up where you need to pay close attention to what is going on with regards to teams, support systems, and groups. A lot of the times, the Three of Pentacles reverse usually calls our attention to where either we might be trying to work with the wrong people, with the wrong situations, or we might not actually be working with people when we should. And a lot of the times this card can show up where there could be some kind of call to attention to where certain things in our lives do require us to let more people in on what we've got going on, but to also be more scrutinizing about who it is we are actually letting have a handle on what we've got going on. This card could show up in the form of some revelations about some of the wrong people that we might be holding too close, but also some of the right people that we need to be pulling closer. So we're going to have to be, of course, on our game to keep an eye out for that. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work, job, and finances, you've got the Four of Wands upright. The Four of Wands is all about a cause for celebration, some kind of big win, a milestone crossing, or some kind of achievement that sort of sets a new normal for us. And this could be something that is developing in a work environment, or this could be something coming out of maybe a gift, a handoff, or something coalescing, coming together around a work, financial, or possibly even household plan. Whatever the case is with the Four of Wands, work is going to be more like a party this week and not so much work, because there are going to be some interesting payoffs coming your way as well. For your community with friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Ten of Wands upright. And the Ten of Wands is the card of burdens, hard work, as well as maybe feeling overtaxed or overextended. Now, when this card shows up here, there may be something going on where a friend or somebody that is close to you, somebody you care about, is reaching out because they've kind of hit their limit with something and they could use the help. Now, sometimes a friend in need is a friend indeed, because with the Ten of Wands, this is still a card of success, but it's a high maintenance kind of success. And so if you can actually assist this person in some way, not that you would need the incentive if you want to be a good friend, but there could also be something that you're sharing in that success with them, but they are going to need some help. For your challenge this week, you've got the World reversed. Now, the World card reversed usually shows up in one of two ways: do-over opportunities or undo opportunities. And it's actually a really good card because we all go through life with some things that we wish we could take back, but also we go through life sometimes wishing there were things we could try over. Now, with the World reversed, there might be something like that coming up for you, where you are getting a chance to undo an old decision that you made. And your challenge is to, well, okay, let yourself do an undo. Let yourself do a takesies backsies kind of moment. Sometimes that can be tough. Sometimes we think just because we did something, we started something, we have to finish it, right? No, that's not true. Sometimes the lesson is knowing you don't have to finish what you started. That's also wisdom. And there could be something like that coming up, or some of you may get a chance to try and do something over again or retry something with a different result, but under different conditions. But you'd have to let yourself see what that's all about. And for your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Queen of Cups upright. And so this week is going to be actually very special in love, because the Queen of Cups is all about deepening intimacy, vulnerability, and also bringing in kind of a spiritual vibe when it comes to love and romance. And for a lot of you, this could be a very cozy week with partners and significant others, as well as also possibly getting some kind of gift or having some kind of very important favor done for you by a partner, something that is granting a wish maybe that you wish would get granted. And for those of you who are single or are available to new people, this is a very special week where either we might be meeting somebody who carries a lot of these qualities, or it could be the favor of a friend or somebody that we know that does carry these qualities that allows us to be in a position to meet somebody that could be a really good match. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget my name is Nico, Son of Selene, and should you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you can head on over to my website, integrativemysticism.com. Blessed be all of my Leo people out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what's going on when it comes to your weekly astrological weather and tarot traffic reports for the week starting April 14th, 2025. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you can head on over to my website, integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below. I've got a sale going on right now on both live readings as well as video reports, so there is something in it for everybody. So what's going on when it comes to your week? Well, on the 16th, we've got Mercury Conjunct Neptune in Aries, and this is all about setting up the perfect plan. For you, there could be some kind of important conversation, exchange, or interlude going on that is helping you to maybe speed up something that has been slow to grow, slow to develop, or slow to get moving in your life, especially when it comes to something that has fallen behind itself, or perhaps maybe a plan, a project, a commitment, or maybe even something that is supposed to be getting you on the move, either, in terms like a big move, big travel opportunities, or some kind of big vocational or career concern. Luckily, with this Mercury conjunct Neptune, whatever has been slowing up the works is getting out of the way. On the 20th, we've got Venus in Pisces forming a lovely sextile to Uranus in Taurus. And this is about spontaneous developments building bridges. And there could be some kind of important bonus opportunity coming your way, something extra stacking onto either an income or career concern that is also likely going to transform your professional reputation and possibly, yes, put some extra money in your pocket as we go through the rest of April. It will be, again, spontaneous and maybe not necessarily working into the way you've got a lot of your other plans and commitments set up, but it is a gift. So that is what we've got for your astrology and the weather. Let's have a look and see what's going on with your tarot and the traffic. All right, Leo, time for your tarot traffic. And it looks like for your big spiritual theme, your big focus for this week, you've got the Six of Swords upright, which is all about progress and moving forward to better spaces or out of choppy waters into clearer waters and onto brighter days. This week is going to be chocked full of important transitions for you that are going to help release and deliver you from things that have maybe been overcomplicating your life, holding you up, or maybe consistently precipitating or manifesting a lot of unnecessary problems, or just making life harder than it really needs to be. A lot of the times with the Six of Swords, not only do we see a great deal of movement, but also, again, sort of a deliverance from spaces and situations that we really shouldn't be idling in anymore. And moving forward with the Six of Swords is all about moving onward and upward, and a lot of circles, a lot of corners, and a lot of situations in your life will be following suit. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work, job, and finances, we've got the Star reversed. Now, the Star card reversed is not a bad card. Remember, we do old school here. We don't do the New Age thing, upright always good, reversed always bad, because there's no nuance in that, and old school requires nuance-friendly brain. So we're going to go with Star card reversed, but I want to remind you all this is not actually bad, because the Star card reversed is all about some kind of good news or good fortune that we just have to be ready to hold on for a little bit. The Star card reverse can sometimes show up where we are getting some kind of news on the job front or the money front that we have to be ready to change directions for, but it's not all materializing right away. Sometimes this can be something good that is reserved, committed, or set in stone for later down the road. Maybe it's next week, maybe it's a month from now, but it is actually really good news. However, the Star card reverse can also sometimes challenge us because we might be tempted to try to fast forward, rush, or adjust our whole lives to get in line with this before it's time. So make sure that we are, of course, being patient, but also being happy for what comes. For your community with friends, relatives, and other people in your life, we've got the Six of Pentacles reversed. Now, the Six of Pentacles reversed is indicating this week there could be news of some kind of quit, cut off, or maybe even slow down or stop going on with an activity that you might share with a friend, a group, a family member, or a relative. Now, this could be somebody quitting an involvement, quitting a project, or quitting something that they do, or quitting something that they normally show up for. Or this could be you deciding to quit on somebody else. Maybe there's something going on where you are getting ready to tell a friend, tell a family member, whatever, that they need to go on timeout for a while, however indefinite that while might be. Whatever the case is with the Six of Pentacles reversed, it's probably better off this way, whether it's somebody doing it themselves or you shutting the door. So you don't have to feel too bad about that, but it might make for an awkward day or two this week on the social front. For your challenge this week, you've got the Queen of Wands in reverse. Now, the Queen of Wands in reverse is a difficult card because this can indicate a personality type that might be attempting to have their way, but going about it in a way where it's actually doing more harm than good to themselves and other people around them. A lot of the times, the Queen of Wands reverse can show up as a bully, a manipulator, or even somebody a bit histrionic in the way that they handle their own feelings. Like they tend to have their inner monologue so high that they just don't hear anything else. Or they may even be attempting to bully, pressure, or abuse something they want forth into being. Whatever the case is with the Queen of Wands reversed, you can't really reason with a person when they're in that kind of space. This might actually be the person you decide to shut down or shut out with that Six of Pentacles reversed. And for your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Six of Cups in reverse. Now, the Six of Cups reversed is another example of a good reversed card, because this is all about the cleaning of a slate or the release or the removal of some kind of past problem, pattern, or attachment that has been exerting a bad influence over the present. Now, for a lot of you, this could be something coming up between you and a partner where you guys are finally able to break free from some kind of old business or historically difficult complication, maybe something that has been a regular issue or something that has followed us from the past like a dark cloud over the relationship. This is going to be a week where dissipation is working for you. And for those of you who are single or are available to new people, the Six of Cups reverse is indicating you might actually be getting a chance to connect with somebody that could be going through this period or going through a phase like this in their lives. So they're really eager to kind of explore new things. Or there could even be an opportunity for you to connect with somebody that is not from around your neck of the woods in some way. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget my name is Nico, Son of Selene, and should you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Blessed be all of my Virgo people out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what's going on when it comes to your weekly astrological weather and tarot traffic reports for the week starting April 14th, 2025. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you just need to head on over to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below. I've got a sale going on right now, both on live calls as well as video reports, so there is something in it for everybody. So what's going on when it comes to your week? Well, astrologically speaking, on the 16th, we've got a very special Mercury Conjunct Neptune in Aries, which is setting up the perfect plan for something that is going to transform the maybe the path that you are on around some kind of shared income, bonus income, or maybe even supplemental income opportunity. This is definitely a connection that's going to help bring more money into your life, or possibly even undo, unmake, or remove some kind of financial blockage, debt, or expense that has been maybe working against you, not for you. We got to set the perfect plan for it, but that's exactly what the 16th is all about. On the 20th, we've got Venus in Pisces, sextile to Uranus in Taurus. And there are some very interesting spontaneous developments in your love life, your personal life, that are actually building an important bridge. This is a time where a lot of you are getting a chance to perhaps do something a bit spontaneous or set up something spontaneous, maybe even move ahead of schedule, something that you were aiming to accomplish with a partner, or perhaps some of you may be getting a chance to connect with or meet an opportunity to get out of your bubble to see love from a new perspective, or open up more adventure or a more adventurous love life for yourself. So it's going to be a very interesting 20th and 21st, but again, all the sweet. So that's what we've got for your astrology and the weather. Let's have a look and see what's going on with your tarot and the traffic. All right, Virgo, here's your tarot traffic. And it looks like for your big spiritual theme, your big focus, you have the Hanged Man reversed. Now, the Hanged Man reversed is actually a really good card, because this is the card where a lot of things in your life that have maybe been put on hold, or things that maybe got put up on a shelf or got tabled once upon a time, are now turning back on and getting back into action. Pay close attention to where things in your life have been maybe a bit slow, right? Whether it has to do with slowing down of social activities, slowing down of business, relationship lulls, just kind of going through the motions, sleepwalking. Not so much anymore with the Hangman reversed. This can, however, be a week where you suddenly have to be ready to adapt to a work ethic or maybe an activity demand that you have not been very practiced with of late. So be ready to adjust. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work, job, and finances, you have the Eight of Wands upright. The Eight of Wands is all about fast developments and even accelerated growth, accelerated earnings, and again, probably accelerated activity, where you might be noticing that work is becoming busy, busy, busy. But this is also a fast increase in terms of things like sales, hours, profits, and also possibly some growth when it comes to your status, your stature in business or in the market or with your professional reputation. However, with the Eight of Wands upright, this could again indicate some accelerations as well as far as plans or things becoming a bit more demanding in a good way, but you might have to adjust your schedule or what you've got planned for this week in accordance with this. For your community with friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Emperor reversed. This week, you might end up having to deal with some problems that could be centering around a bit of a control freak. A lot of the times, the Emperor card reversed, we can usually see a jerk, somebody who is probably very domineering or very obstinate, somebody who's very defiant, but also somebody who has to feel like they're in charge all the time or the world revolves around them. This could be a family member, somebody in a group, somebody in a team or a squad that you're in, and they seem to be kind of exerting some kind of really unpleasant blockage or control over the rest of the group. This might be a time to upend them, or this might be a time to just kind of see what we can do to work around their BS. For your challenge this week, you've got the Justice card upright. And the Justice card is all about the truth. It's all about fairness. It's all about balance. It's all about commitment. But when the Justice card upright comes up as a challenge, more often than not, what can often happen is that we get put in a position where we will need to be opening up and sharing things that we don't feel comfortable opening up and sharing. Difficult conversations, maybe sensitive topics, or things where we might be vulnerable or where we need to be more upfront about what is going on with us or what we've seen going on than we really have. Sometimes this can be a tough card to get as a challenge because it may be that we need to say something or we need to speak up or be open and honest about things that we wish we would just be left alone about, but it could help other people. But there could be something about that coming up this week. Yeah. And for your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Four of Pentacles upright. And the Four of Pentacles is all about something kind of getting closed up or walled up or turtled up. Now, this could be something that you're noticing in the behavior of a significant other, somebody becoming a little bit more protective, a little bit more guarded, a little bit more withdrawn. Or this could be something that you and a partner, you and a significant other are electing to do together, kind of huddle up and go into your own and maybe spend a bit less time away from other people or normal involvements that we have with the outside world. Whatever the case is, though, with the Four of Pentacles, this is going to be a period where we want to see what exactly is kind of agitating us or maybe agitating a partner or prompting this kind of retreat, withdrawal, and protection. It's not a time to necessarily try to tear walls down, but kind of see what's up. For those of you who are single or are available to new people, with the Four of Pentacles is indicating that we might connect with somebody this week that is very much in that person of few words kind of disposition. Again, somebody that might be kind of walled up, somebody that might be a bit protective of themselves. And we want to approach these kinds of things slowly. If you've ever learned how to make friends with a cat, you don't chase them down. You need to, of course, be careful. You need to show that you are somebody that can be trusted not to just kind of go 0 to 10. And so take your time this week if this is something that you would like to explore. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget my name is Nico, Son of Selene, and should you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Blessed be all of my Libra people out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what is going on when it comes to your weekly astrological weather and tarot traffic reports for the week starting April 14th, 2025. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, just head on over to my website, integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in that down bar below. And of course, I've still got my sale going on right now on both live calls and video reports. So if you would like to try either of those on for size, hit me up. So what's going on when it comes to your week? Well, on the 16th, we've got Mercury conjunct Neptune in Aries, and it looks like there is something getting concocted with regards to a partnership, a close one-on-one connection. So this could be, yes, a romantic partnership, or this could be a business partnership or a close friendship, where some kind of important jump, leap, or level up has been kind of stalling out or waiting to happen, or perhaps even the opportunity to connect with somebody new has been stalled out or derailed in some way. However, Mercury conjunct Neptune is all about a fix and setting up the perfect plan to hatch in order to get away from some kind of stall or derailment that may have occurred in recent history, or maybe something further back. On the 20th, we've got Venus in Pisces forming a lovely sextile to Uranus in Taurus. And it looks like there could be some bridge building going on with a work or team development where you could be in line to gain some kind of bonus win or something ahead of schedule, an early payoff, or take part in some kind of reward or award that may not necessarily always show up. This could also indicate a spontaneous opportunity to change a work trajectory, a job situation, a role, or make some kind of switcheroo that's going to be very advantageous for you as we go through the end of this week. So that's what we've got for your astrology and the weather. Let's have a look and see what's going on with your tarot and the traffic. All right, Libra, here's your tarot traffic. And it looks like for your big spiritual theme, your big focus for this week, you've got the Knight of Cups upright. And this is the week where you're really getting well taken care of. The Knight of Cups is all about friends, allies, both new and known, really showing up for you, because the Knight of Cups is all about favor, it's all about affection, it's all about loyalty in action, right? Not just loyalty and care and kindness in terms of feelings, but loyalty, care, and kindness in terms of demonstrated action, right? The good. And when we have the Knight of Cups, what can often happen is we are getting a chance to be not only taken care of, but have a lot of favors done for us this week, or people even getting more involved in our story, or helping us to get more involved where we need to get more involved. You need to be ready to be more socially available and let more people get involved and be in the know than maybe you have in recent history, but it will be good for you. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work, job, and finances, you've got the Sun card upright. And the Sun card is all about fun, happiness, as well as play, wholesome simplicity, but also easy rewards, easy wins, easy profits. Work is going to be a breeze for you Libra people this week, because the Sun is also indicating some kind of boost when it comes to increasing the yield of what you get out of your work or out of your income avenues or your family income or household income. Things are starting to produce a lot more wealth for you, and this could also indicate some kind of important shift or change in a bigger trend that's going to make this last for more than just 1 week. For your community with friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the King of Pentacles upright. And the King of Pentacles is indicating some kind of help coming your way, or some kind of joining of forces with somebody that you would definitely recognize as successful, somebody who has really come into their own, but somebody who wants to share their talents, their abilities, or their successes with you. And this could be a friend, a relative, or a contact, or this could be something developing out of a group or out of an environment. A lot of the times with the King of Pentacles, we see somebody who is, again, they are successful, they want to share what made them successful with us. So it definitely is something to keep an eye out for with whatever they're trying to help us out with. It could be something personal, or it could be something professional or social. For your challenge this week, you've got the High Priestess reversed. This week, you may need to pay attention to where bad guidance, bad advice, or maybe even bad strategies, past or present, need to be corrected and called out for what they are. A lot of the times the High Priestess reverse can even ask for us to pay attention to where we need a second opinion, especially when it comes to guidance or help that we've been getting in certain spaces that it's not really turning out well for us. Sometimes the High Priestess reverse can also show up as a manipulator, a gossip, or somebody who is faking their intelligence, faking their expertise, faking their knowledge, and might actually be leading us or could risk leading us down a bad road. Whatever the case is, make sure that you take everything with a grain of salt until you can prove who somebody is versus what they want you to think they are based on appearances. And for your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you have the Two of Wands upright. And the Two of Wands is all about commitment, but a commitment in a different way. See, the Two of Wands is about a commitment to a plan. This is a commitment to some kind of goal or a commitment to some kind of outcome. And it could be that you and a significant other are getting a chance to lock something in that has been a bit up in the air, or maybe it's been talked about, it's been wished about, it's been planned about, but it's not really been taking any kind of solid footing or taking any solid action until this week. For those of you who are single or are available to new people, this week there could actually be the crystallization of some kind of plan, the setting of an important date, or the coordinating of an important meeting, something that maybe has been up in the air for a while, or maybe this is going on with somebody new that just happens to also be very assertive and organized. Whatever the case is, with the Two of Wands, love seems to be getting in good order, no matter how you look at it. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget my name is Nico, Son of Selene, and should you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you can head on over to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Blessed be all of my Scorpio people out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what's going on when it comes to your weekly astrological weather and tarot traffic reports for the week starting April 14th, 2025. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, head on over to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below. I've got a sale going on right now on both live calls as well as video reports, so there is something in it for everybody. So what's going on when it comes to your week? Well, on the 16th, we've got Mercury Conjunct Neptune in Aries, and this is all about setting up the perfect plan for you around some kind of transformation, exchange, or track change on a work, team, or maybe career level. Something that is going to be helping you to bring something forth into being that maybe is going to bring about some better business into your world, or maybe even, again, a bit of a money boost. Something that maybe we've been trying to enact or complete as a plan, but have not really had the time or the resources. We're going to be starting to see how we can bring it all together as we go through midweek. On the 20th, we've got Venus sextile to Uranus. Venus is in Pisces, Uranus is in Taurus. And spontaneous developments and bridge building is the name of the game here. And this could be a very, very special end of the week going into next week with love and romance, especially when it comes to some kind of spontaneous mood or disposition change that could actually open up a brand new adventure or brand new road in love, or perhaps even seeing an opportunity to get some kind of important relationship goal set or accomplished early. So that is what we've got for your astrology and the weather. Let's have a look and see what's going on with your tarot and the traffic. All right, Scorpio, time for your tarot traffic. And it looks like for your big spiritual theme, your big focus, you've got the Eight of Cups reversed. Now remember, not all reverse cards are bad. We do old school here, and that means nuance. The Eight of Cups reversed is the card of returns, revisits, and even rewinds. And so a lot of this week could be bringing you some things back into your life that could be some pleasant surprises or some pleasant reconnects. Whether this is old money or old opportunities or maybe even old plans, old roads, and old wishes, you're getting a chance to get back aligned with those things if you will have them. With the Eight of Cups reversed, this can be a lot of pleasant returns, but you are going to need to be ready. You know, it's old stuff doesn't always fit in with present stuff, so be ready to adjust for what you want. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work, job, and finances, you've got the Queen of Swords reversed. Now this week's got a bit of a double message here. The Queen of Swords reversed, even when she's reversed, can indicate a really good week when it comes to money, when it comes to earning power, and even a rising of your personal prestige. Because with the Queen of Swords reversed, we often see something going on where you are getting a chance to rise up in the world. However, this card can also indicate some kind of conflict or problem coming about because of your visibility, because of your reputation, or because of your rising up in the world. A lot of the times with the Queen of Swords reversed, we can actually see a conflict around somebody that is resisting a change, somebody that is bitter about something in the past, or somebody that is attempting to try and derail or break a good plan as it's taking off. Whatever is going on here, whether this is happening on the work front or around a financial matter, you got to know how to shut her down. Might not be a her, by the way. For your community with friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Devil reversed. Another example of a good reversed card, right? Black and white thinkers, tarot's not for you. The Devil card reversed is all about release or freedom or liberation from something that has been an adversarial influence, a cling on, something that could have been maybe following you, or something that could be obsessively creating problems in your life or in the life of another person, a group, family situation, or a team. And this departure from your social life is going to be opening up a lot of good doors for you. You know, sometimes it's what gets stuck on us that is the reason we can't get ahead in the world. This could be something going on for you or somebody that you care about. Whatever the case is, with the Devil card reversed, we are seeing the departure of something that has been pretty bad for existing. For your challenge this week, you've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse is a card that warns about tricky business when it comes to things that might not be getting off on the right start. There's something that you're going to have to maybe wait, delay, or take back to the drawing board because it should not go forward as planned. This could be around a move, a major expense, or some kind of financial or practical commitment. The Ace of Pentacles reversed is not saying things are going to be bad forever, but we might be finding out that something is premature or something is trying to get rushed. This could also indicate something trying to get rushed in a personal situation where it needs to be more grounded if it's going to be set up for success. So we can't be rushing things at all. And for your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Death card reversed. Now, the Death card reversed is indicating this week there could be some old business coming up that's not turned over the way we thought it was turned over. A lot of the times with the Death card reversed, we can see something that is also resisting to change or resisting to being released. Now, this could be something that you and a partner discover, whether this is something maybe going on with other people, right? Friends and relatives that we thought maybe let things go that they didn't, or maybe with the Death card reversed, it's a story, an account, it's something going on where it's like, why can't we just get the books closed on whatever this issue is? The Death card reversed, while it can be challenging, is giving us a chance to finally close the books on something that just refuses to disappear. For those of you who are single or are available to new people, there could be some things that are revealed about maybe an old situation, whether it's an old situation of yours or an old situation regarding maybe somebody new or new-ish that we thought maybe should have turned over or been closed up as well. But there may be some lingering threads that need to be closed up because it could be getting in your way or getting in the way of somebody new or new-ish. And that might be coming up this week. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget my name is Nico, Son of Selene, and should you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Blessed be all of my Sagittarius people out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what's going on when it comes to your weekly astrological weather and tarot traffic reports for the week starting April 14th, 2025. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you just want to head on over to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Or you can follow the links in that down bar below. I've got a sale going on right now, both on live calls as well as video reports. So what's going on when it comes to your week? Astrologically speaking, well, on the 16th, we've got Mercury conjunct Neptune in Aries, which is all about setting up the perfect plan. And for a lot of you, this is focusing on your personal life, your romantic life, and your love life. This could be a very special kind of period where things that have been very nebulous around maybe some kind of relationship goal or ideal, or maybe even some kind of important connection or something that maybe we've been looking to accomplish, has just not really been well figured out. It's not really been thought through, or the pieces are not all there where they need to be. With Mercury conjunct Neptune, this is a time where things are getting very sorted, but also at the same time, even getting enacted, especially as we go through this next couple of weeks. Whatever happens on and around the 16th, your love life is going through a bit of a boost. On the 20th, we've got Venus in Pisces, sextile to Uranus in Taurus. And this is about spontaneous developments and bridge building going on, where there could be some kind of very special news around either a transformation in a household matter or something that could be coming in to secure or boost a household income opportunity or some kind of new household money coming your way, whether this has to do with handling present financial affairs or possibly, again, something new that's a pleasant surprise. So that's what we've got for your astrology and the weather. Let's have a look and see what's going on with your tarot and the traffic. All right, Sagittarius, here's your tarot traffic. And it looks like for your big spiritual theme, your big focus, you've got the Two of Pentacles upright. This is going to be a week where you're going to be noticing a lot of important alterations going on in your environment, your obligations, as well as just what you're kind of juggling on a day-to-day basis. The Two of Pentacles is a card that is talking about rising up in terms of not only our productivity, but also making some kind of important leap forward or many leaps forward in terms of progress with our goals. However, things are also getting a lot busier for you this week. So you got to make sure that you are taking time to manage what you can and cannot do. This can be a week where we get far ahead, but we don't want to overpromise, overbook, or double book ourselves for things that we can't complete or do ourselves. Manage your time well. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work, job, and finances, you've got the Five of Swords reversed. Now, the Five of Swords reversed is actually a really good reversed card. It's better than the upright one, which is why, again, old school tarot equals nuance. The Five of Swords reversed is all about fixes, the ending of a conflict, or even some kind of repair, or maybe even recompense, or maybe reparation getting made around a financial or professional problem, hurt, or loss from the past or in recent history, or maybe even something ongoing. This could be something that is putting something back on your plate, back in your wallet, or fixing some kind of professional or financial problem that's been out of whack for a while. But whatever's coming up, it's going to be good. For your community with friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. And the Nine of Swords in reverse is also a really good reverse card because this is the card of the dispelling of some kind of anxiety, problem, stressor, or issue that has been a pervasive influence around a friendship, a social connection, a group, or a family. Now, with the Nine of Swords reversed, this could be the good deed of a friend or the good deed of somebody that you know, helping to dispel a worry or eliminate a concern, or possibly something that has been a source of constant stress or anxiety in your life, getting dispelled or removed from your life because of the actions of a friend or the development in a group or family environment. For your challenge this week, you've got the Strength card upright. And so the Strength card as a challenge is kind of interesting because this is actually a really good card. But what can often happen when we have Strength as a challenge, it can indicate a need for us to be ready to throw our weight around a bit more. Where we have been maybe a bit meek, where we've been a bit timid, where we've been kind of letting things slide, where we've not been speaking up. The Strength card upright is saying, this is your week, Sagittarius, to be more bold, be more assertive, and also get your voice and your own leadership out there. A lot of the times with the Strength card, we are called upon to challenge where we may have been holding ourselves back, or we have been maybe slowing ourselves down unduly. And for your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Queen of Pentacles upright. The Queen of Pentacles, well, this is a beautiful card because it's all about self-made success and some kind of new creature comfort coming your way. Now, there could be something going on with a partner or a significant other where they are really coming into their own this week, or you are each getting to see where you are getting a chance to enjoy the fruits of some hard labors that you have been going through. This could indicate some kind of transformation as well to the road this relationship has been on because of some kind of influx of new material comfort or cash, making things not only easier, but also making something that we would really like to see happen realistic. And for those of you who are single or available to new people, or there's somebody newish in your life, the Queen of Pentacles is indicating a self-made success, somebody who enjoys hard work, somebody who takes pride in their own blood, sweat, and tears that they put into things, and somebody who has really got a knack for kind of making miracles out of what other people can't make do with. This could indicate that kind of personality coming into your life, or possibly something changing because of the actions of somebody with that personality in your life. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget, my name is Nico, Son of Selene, and should you ever want to get a personal reading with me, head on over to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Blessed be all of my Capricorn people out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what is going on when it comes to your weekly astrological weather and tarot traffic reports for the week starting April 14th, 2025. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, just head on over to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below. Don't forget, I've got a sale going on right now, both on live calls and video reports. So whichever floats your boat, might want to head on over. And if you've never had a reading with me, I want to try it out. So what do we got going on when it comes to your astrology for this week? Well, on the 16th, we've got Mercury Conjunct Neptune in Aries, which is all about setting the perfect plan. And for a lot of you Capricorn people, this is falling into a space that is governing home, family, and residential affairs. But for a lot of you, this is going to be something that is helping you to get something set, or a course locked in, or something enacted that has just been either long delayed or has been getting sidelined by other things that are really more problematic than good. Now, this could be around something that you'd like to change regarding household income, something you're trying to set up around your family, or something you've been trying to accomplish for your family, or even finally get something taken care of that has been a bit of old business, residentially or financially speaking. Whatever the case is, though, Mercury conjunct Neptune is a good thing to see. On the 20th, we've got Venus in a beautiful sextile to Uranus, and this is Venus in Pisces and Uranus in Taurus. And there could be some kind of important door getting opened up for you, because spontaneous developments in bridge building is indicating some kind of important hookup, lead, referral, or handoff that is likely going to be opening up an important door around a creative project, a personal business enterprise, or maybe even something that could be enhancing your personal life or your love life. This could be a special deed from a friend, somebody who's putting you in the right place at the right time, or somebody that is trying to take you by the hand and lead y'all to something good. So that's what we've got for your astrology and the weather. Let's have a look and see what's going on with your tarot and the traffic. All right, Capricorn, here's your tarot traffic. And it looks like for your big spiritual theme, or your big focus for this week, you've got the Fool upright. This is going to be a week where a lot of you are going to be going out of bounds when it comes to your normal territory, your normal routine, because the Fool card is all about fresh starts, new beginnings, and even new commitments. And so when we have the Fool card as a spiritual theme, you might be noticing a lot of important new doors and new avenues opening up for you that you need to be ready to explore, that are kind of taking you out of your own backyard, that are taking you into new territory, taking you to brighter horizons. But if you are maybe a little bit scared or a bit timid, find a way to stomach it, because a lot of the times with the Fool card upright, new adventures also come with very special rewards and very special wins you wouldn't get just holding on to the same old, same old. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work, job, and finances, you've got the Lovers reversed. Now, the Lovers reverse is indicating a warning about some kind of new commitment, contract, or expectation that we really want to be careful about. This could be a collaboration, this could be an account, this could be something going on on the professional front that we don't want to sign off on. Be careful this week because there could also be the reveal about where something maybe like that in the past has proven to be no good, but you are going to get a chance to either shut it down or take it down, whatever the hell is going on here. With the Lovers reversed, we see bad matches, we see bad agreements, bad commitments, and bad involvements that do need to be let go of, but at the same time with the Lovers reversed, also refused when they come up. For your community with friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Nine of Wands upright. And the Nine of Wands is all about somebody coming in and setting you up for some kind of new success. This is the card of protection, but also a card of bolstering. And when this card shows up in your community, there could be something going on with a friend or an important connection where they are offering to give you something or maybe even take you in or protect you in some way where you've maybe been vulnerable or maybe struggling whether you knew it or not. This can be the card of making life easier or also a card of helping us to maybe hurdle something that has been an obstacle we've not been able to hurdle ourselves. So whoever this person is, make sure you pay attention to what they're helping you out with. For your challenge this week, you've got the Knight of Pentacles upright. So the Knight of Pentacles is actually not a bad challenge because this even could be you. You're an earth sign. But also with the Knight of Pentacles, this is a week where we need to be ready to let ourselves be shifted in terms of our gears. A lot of the times the Knight of Pentacles is the card of moving us on up in the world, but also something that changes how we work, what our standards are, and where we are doing our work and for what purpose. Sometimes this card can show up as a challenge where we are getting raised up or getting offered some kind of opportunity or commitment that will require us to step it up in terms of our training, our skills, our dedication, or our availability. Or this could even be something where we are getting challenged to take on some kind of win that will require us to kind of step out of maybe a place where we've been a bit lazy or a bit contented. And for your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Judgment card reversed. And the Judgment card reversed is indicating this week there could be something getting quit, dropped, or abandoned that is no good. Now, this can be a really good card, especially if a significant other or yourself have been looking to get rid of something or to drop or abandon something that has been nothing but trouble for us. Or you may be hearing news about a partner or a significant other quitting or abandoning a contact of theirs that has also proven to be a bad influence, a bad friend, or a bad association in some way. Whatever the case is with the Judgment card reversed, this is something that's going to make life easier for being quit, but sometimes people can have some personal challenges around whatever that is in the beginning. For those of you who are single or available to new people, or you're seeing somebody new or new-ish, the Judgment card reverse is also indicating that this person is likely, or maybe a new person could be going through a quit period this week. And this might be something that comes up in conversation as you are getting to know them. It's important to remember that they are doing something good for themselves, but it could be an awkward kind of phase for them as they, kind of take baby steps into the new phase. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget my name is Nico, Son of Selene, and should you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you can head on over to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Blessed be all of my Aquarius people out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what's going on when it comes to your weekly astrological weather and tarot traffic reports for the week starting April 14th, 2025. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, head on over to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. You can follow the links in the down bar below. I've got a sale going on right now for both live calls as well as video reports, so there's something in it for everybody. So what's going on when it comes to your week? Well, on the 16th, we've got Mercury Conjunct Neptune in Aries, which is all about setting up and coordinating and confirming the perfect plan. And for a lot of you, this is going to be around some kind of important contract, commitment, collaboration, or joining of forces in either a social or professional setting that is going to help both you and maybe the other party accomplish something that you've not been able to necessarily pull off until now. This could also indicate some kind of commitment that has been waiting in the wings to actually become enacted, possibly even for the last, couple of months, finally getting its day. But whatever the case is, Mercury conjunct Neptune is going to be all about being ready to, get things ironed out. On the 20th, we've got Venus in Pisces sextile to Uranus in Taurus. And there is going to be an opportunity for some spontaneous bridge building developments coming up your way, because Venus is in an area that's all about income and finances and good fortune for you. I feel like there could be something going on where a family, household, or maybe even a home economic situation is going through a surprise boost, or something that could be coming either to you through your own income stream or possibly through a family member or a close personal contact. Or there may even be some kind of important development going on in a workspace that makes a family plan, workable. So that's what we've got for your astrology and the weather. Let's have a look and see what's going on with your tarot and the traffic. All right, Aquarius, time for your tarot traffic. And it looks like for your big spiritual theme, your big focus, you've got the Three of Cups upright. And the Three of Cups upright is all about getting by with a little help from your friends, because the Three of Cups is all about a boost to your popularity, but also something going in to strengthen a lot of important social ties, contacts, your network, collaborations, and your people. And when we have the Three of Cups upright, you want to pay attention to where your world, your community, your support system is really showing up for you. There could be a lot of really cool gifts, handoffs, and hookups coming your way through friends or through groups that you're connected to, or maybe even some kind of special doors getting opened up that really could only be opened up by people that you know, but not necessarily yourself. But that's why it's good to get by with a little help with your friends or from your friends every once in a while. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work, job, and finances, you've got the Ace of Wands, and it's upright. And the Ace of Wands is indicating some kind of bold new adventure, initiation, or influx of activity or influx of cash is likely going to be kind of paving a new road for you in terms of maybe a professional trajectory, whether it's conceptual or getting put on the table, or some kind of financial trajectory. A lot of the times the Ace of Wands can also indicate a boost in our popularity where we want it the most when it comes to maybe our customers, our clientele, or maybe even our coworkers and our bosses. You're kind of going through the MVP experience this week in all things professional and financial. Make sure you use that influx of power well and wisely. For your community with friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Nine of Cups in reverse. Now, the Nine of Cups, even though it's reversed, is still actually a good card if we know how to work with it. So this card can often show up where something is granting a wish for us, something that we've been putting out there, something that we've been asking for, but it's likely happening in a way where it almost feels like the wish is granted in an incomplete way, or there might be something kind of off, or maybe we didn't give good directions when we were communicating our wants and our needs. Whatever the case is, this could be a little bit of a screw up that still turns out to be good, but we have to make sure that we are able to also polish not only our words, but polish what we are getting when this wish is granted. For your challenge this week, you've got the Five of Wands in reverse. Now, the Five of Wands in reverse is not a bad challenge. It indicates peace, it indicates the end of conflict, and even the resting of a lot of tumultuous activity. But when this card shows up as a challenge, sometimes this card can show up where conflicts and troubles end, or fix themselves, or solve themselves, or go away before we feel like we've got to say our piece, before we've got to give people a piece of our mind or get our thoughts out. That's okay. The Five of Wands reverse could indicate some surprising relaxation going on in different difficult corners of your world, and you may have a challenge letting that relaxation happen. See what you can do to make sure you do. And for your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you have the Page of Wands in reverse. There could be something coming up this week where you and a partner or a significant other have to cancel or drop or reschedule something that you had planned for this week because of maybe activity elsewhere becoming a bit unruly or becoming more demanding. Sometimes this card can bring a little bit of a disappointment our way, it's true, but we also have to remember that sometimes these things happen by accident. And I feel like sometimes, with the Page of Wands reversed, we do see an accident. Now, there could be flaky behavior on the part of other people involved, or there could be something that maybe we and a partner did not account for, or something that just catches us off guard. Whatever the case is, it's okay. It's just a reschedule, a replan, and a rethink. The same thing is likely going to come up for those of you who are single or are available to new people, or maybe you're seeing somebody new-ish. A lot of the times the Page of Wands reverse, things do come up. Now, there could be a flaking, there could be a bailing. You might be doing it yourself. But what's important is that people are taking their time to be considerate of each other while they honor whatever comes up. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget my name is Nico, Son of Selene, and should you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you can head on over to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Blessed be all of my Pisces people out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what's going on when it comes to your weekly astrological weather and tarot traffic reports for the week starting April 14th, 2025. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, head on over to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below. I've got a sale going on right now, both on live calls as well as video reports. So there's something in it for everybody. So what's going on when it comes to your week? Well, on the 16th, we've got Mercury Conjunct Neptune in Aries. And this is all about setting in the perfect plan. And for a lot of you, this is around some kind of workspace or employment or even financial situation or opportunity that has maybe been on the table but not really pushed forward for a while. Likely something that has maybe been teased in one form or another, over the course of the last month or two. But what's happening is something is finally getting pushed forward or made so. This could be an important opportunity for a new role, new job, a transfer, or maybe even some new money to come your way. But something that has been kind of there but not worked with is finally getting worked over. On the 20th, we've got Venus in your sign, sextile to Uranus in Taurus. And this is about spontaneous developments and bridge building. And it looks like there could be some kind of gap getting closed by an important contact or ally. A lot of the times when we have Venus in our sign, our personal goals, our personal aspirations, our personal journey take precedent. But with Uranus in Taurus, it also looks like there could be some kind of obstacle, barrier, or maybe even complication getting sorted that's helping you to change tracks with something in your life away from what you've been maybe trying to make work that won't work where you are. Whatever the case is, it's a good, pleasant surprise. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful as far as the astrology and the weather is concerned. Let's head on over and see what's going on with the tarot and the traffic. All right, Pisces, here's your tarot traffic. And it looks like for your big spiritual theme, your big focus, you've got the Two of Swords upright. This week is going to bring up a lot of experiences that are going to be putting you at a bit of a crossroads. And crossroads can show up in all kinds of different ways, right? Different professional paths, professional trajectories, things going on in our social life, things going on around living situations, whatever. It doesn't matter. But with the Two of Swords, a lot of these crossroads are coming up for a very important reason. A lot of roads that you've maybe been on for a long time are starting to branch off into different roads and head in different directions. With the Two of Swords, it's going to be important to give a fair and balanced account to what it is that is being put on the table in each of these situations, because you're not going to be able to just kind of carry on sleepwalking. But at the same time, if you default to what is maybe familiar just by default, you never know if you could be missing out on something good. So take your time with the options that come up and the developments that occur. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work, job, and finances, you've got the Ace of Cups upright. And the Ace of Cups is indicating some kind of special development going on around a professional or financial space, where some kind of favor, maybe offer, presentation, or proposition is giving you a chance to actually flow in a different direction. Now, this could indicate something that is maybe flowing some kind of new wealth or new prosperity or prestige your way, or something that is a special favor or maybe a hookup or a link up that is likely going to be setting you on a brighter road professionally or financially than maybe what you thought you could at this point in time. Whatever the case is, again, give it a fair and honest look over. For your community with friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Eight of Swords reversed. And the Eight of Swords reverse is indicating some really good news about something that has been creating a problem or a blockage in your social life, or something that has been coming between you and an important contact, an important connection, or an important opportunity is getting dissipated. The Eight of Swords reversed is a great example of a card that is bad upright but really good reversed, because this could also indicate the deeds of a friend or maybe even a social development cutting bad cords from you or from themselves that have been maybe creating problems for everybody. For your challenge this week, you have the Six of Wands reversed. Now, the Six of Wands reversed is the backpedaler card, or the card of reversals, or the card of, I guess, retraction. Now, this card can show up in a very neutral way, but it almost looks like there could be some kind of development where we realize a plan or an agenda, or maybe even something that was a goal can't happen in the space or under the conditions or with what we have. Or maybe there is something that we set out on, or something that we agreed to, something that we established in recent history, no more than maybe a month, that needs to be reversed or undone. Now, this could be something that is a happy occasion, right? Maybe this is something you wish you could undo, or you wish was taken back or not so. Or this could be something that could be disappointing. Whatever the case is, with the Six of Wands reversed, it's actually a good thing that the reversal is happening. For your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you have the Two of Cups in reverse. And the Two of Cups in reverse is indicating that there could be a clash coming up between you and a significant other around a tense or a difficult topic that we can't seem to see eye to eye on. Now, this could be something that is like one of those, okay, we always fight about this kind of moments, or we always quarrel about this kind of moments. Or this could be something where we are not agreeing on how to handle some kind of solution or development, or we are not working as a team effectively where we expect each other to. This can be a week where we might need to take some space, where we might need to not try to team up on this situation. Two heads are not better than one if they are trying to bite the other head. And this might be something where we need to be given some space to ourselves and our partners in order to, see what we can do for ourselves that works for us. For those of you who are single or are available to new people, or you're seeing somebody new-ish, the Two of Cups reverse is indicating there could still be some issues coming up around a clash of approaches, a clash of strategy, or a clash of values. And this could indicate a situation where we might need to take some time to, again, see where we sync up and where we don't, and if we can respect those differences. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget my name is Nico, Son of Selene, and should you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.